Hey guys, Leanne here from Avoiding Broke. I'm so pleased you've joined me on this day. This is Sunday, our podcast day, and I'm so happy you're here. I hope you're all well. Where we are at the minute, we're having beautiful sunshine, so I'm so happy actually that the weather is turning nice because it makes me feel a lot better actually. So I hope wherever you are, you're having lovely weather too. So today what I wanted to talk about was success. Now, success can mean so many things to different people, but what I wanted to start with, well, what actually is success? Now, if you look it up in the dictionary, it would tell you it's accomplishing a desired aim or outcome. And when I think about that as a definition, I think to myself, that's actually really wonderful because it lets you know that success is truly individual. It's whatever that person desires, their aim, the outcome that they want to achieve, that is success. And I think it actually, when we think about that kind of definition of success, I think it teaches us quite a lot. And what I mean by that is, how often do we compare ourselves to other people? How often do we look to see what somebody else is doing, how we're comparing against them? You know, we all think that everyone's trying to be successful, but we're not all aiming for the same thing. So I think it teaches us a great lesson about comparisons with other people and not being focused on your own journey. And so I think that actually when I then think about what success means to me, how much pressure does that take off? When you're thinking to yourself, I'm not comparing myself to anyone else. This is my success, it's what I want to do, and I'm going to work towards it. So not only does it take off that pressure and that comparison, but it also means that you can be focused because you're focused on yourself, on your own dream, on your own successes, on what you want to achieve. And I just think that for me, when I think about success, means I just think it's wonderful when you think about that, because it can also mean what is success to me doesn't have to be success to somebody else. So there's no competition, and it makes me then wonder, there's enough available in this world for everyone to achieve what they want to achieve. So let's just talk about that again. There is enough in this world for everyone to achieve what they want to achieve, because nobody wants to achieve the same things. Goals are all individual and they're tailored to you. So think about that when you're thinking about what you want in this life, when you define your success, and that will give you the belief that you can do it. There is enough in this world for you to do it, and you can stay focused on it. You don't need to think about what anyone else is doing in this world. So I think when we're thinking about success, then what you need to firstly, as the definition implies, you need to work out what it means to you. What does success mean to you? And once you know what that is, and we have some videos on how to set big goals, so have a look back through our YouTube channel or on the podcast, they're both there, and just see what it means to set a really big goal if you don't already have one, and that is going to be your first step. Then once you have your big goal, and it could be anything, that's the great thing, like we said about success, it could be anything. It could be something to do with your work, your home life, your finances, parenting, picking up a new skill, whatever it is, you define it and make sure that it is important to you. That is the only way that's going to keep you focused and motivated. Okay, so the other thing that I would say is, once you know what it is, you have to take action. And I think to myself, just like you have to be in a race to be able to win it, and just as the National Lottery always used to tell us, you have to be in it to win it, if you want to achieve something, you actually have to take action. I think it's important when we think about action to know that we don't always have to know how we're going to get to our end goal. You define a really big goal, you don't have to know how you're going to get there. You will take steps and you will work it out on the way, but you will think about whether whichever step you're taking takes you towards your goal. And it will. If you take positive actions, you take steps, you be consistent, you be determined, you are taking yourself closer to your goal, to having that success with every step you take. And if we think to ourselves, these steps, they don't have to be huge steps, they could be really small steps. But if you imagine if you took a small step every single day towards your goal, where would you be after 6 months? Where would you be after 9 months? And can you imagine how far you will be after a year of taking a small step every single day? And the great thing about taking action is that your actions will compound. So you may take a small step today, but because you've taken that small step today, the next day your step may be bigger because you're building on that small step that you took yesterday. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, guys, is success, and just kind of a reminder that success is completely individual. It's completely individual to you. It's what you want to achieve, and there are no comparisons with other people. There's no competition there. So support yourself, support each other in your dreams, and guys, keep taking those steps to get there, and you will. You have to believe, you have to take action. Okay guys, well, I really hope you found that useful, and I really enjoyed talking to you today on this lovely sunny Sunday, and you have great weeks, and we'll definitely speak to you again next week. Okay guys, you take care.